Now you guys do I wait hug.
So, who remembers what happened last time on Dungeon and Dragon?
Me and
Double
me.
trouble.
True.
What's the Jim Carrey movie
You're gonna have to
where
narrow
it's
that
like
down.
him and his double?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
It's like a rom-com.
Bruce Almighty. Batman
Ace
Returns?
Ventura.
Me, myself, and Irene.
Ah. Was it Batman Returns that he was the Riddler?
I don't remember.
One of them's
It was the bad one of those movies.
one of them's Mr. Freeze and one of them's Riddler. They're both great.
No, bat nipples.
Yeah.
And
Brat credit card.
Thingy is and Katie from Men in Black is the Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones is Two-Face.
He was good as that. I think. I mean, I liked all of the old Batman movies.
Well, I was making a reference to Me, Myself, and Irene because it's a romantic comedy where she has to decide between Jim Carrey and Jim Carrey. That's the other one.
So, which Bunya do you like better?
I'm sticking with Fox Bunya because we've made some reconciliations about like past incidents, and that emotional growth cannot be replaced by having the correct body or being the actual Bunya, which Graham is pretty sure the other one is.
That character development cannot be replaced by the other one being the real one.
Exactly. The one I have character development in with must be the real one, otherwise what was the point of character development?
So true. So true.
Essentially, we're pretty chill with both of them.
So yeah, last time you guys were effectively told by the latest demon that showed up that you guys needed to, well, the Dark Lord technically told you to head west, but the demon that showed up told you that those dragons are going to destroy the world in like, well, they're going to finish with the country that they're currently burning down in a month, and then the world.
I mean, it's not like this is the only world, right?
You're right.
I mean, this isn't technically even a world.
This is
right?
the only quote unquote world that they probably care about.
But yeah,
as opposed to them evil wizards that we learned about, where they would probably try to spread out among the stars, and then that's everyone problem.
Yeah.
I mean, currently this is technically more akin to a demi-plane than a planet. It's a big demi-plane.
Yeah, it's like
a demi-prison.
It's the divine prison thing for that Riastria person, in it. Essentially,
it is that. But yes, your current objective was to head west back into Magic Country through that butter forest. But you guys want to fly over it to see if you can avoid that butter ferry.
And we
would
want
anybody be opposed if I peeled off and went north first, and then I could go and do the thing I need, which is just restocking materials. Waves an empty jar in front of himself, restocks on materials, and then I can go back to the town. I'll be sneaky about it. Go back to the town where we just were. Go down the stairs that Bunya rejoined us through, and then go into teleport, and that'll teleport me to the spider. Anybody opposed?
I think that would take you several days.
Are you going for the teleportation? Are you going for the tree? With
basically, yeah, I'll just jump
you
on
would know that
back and fly.
That is on the other side of the forest. It is like it's on. If you went through the main path of the forest, and then headed towards like the port town, you would eventually reach that tree.
Oh, so I don't need to head north then.
You know that effectively
It's
you could
it's
go
in the
to it
direction
would
that
be
we're going.
yeah, you could take like a very small detour, and
Okay.
it's kind of on your way, basically. If you chose to go the correct
Cool.
way, it is basically on your way.
Cool. Lance
So-
would ask the party. Does anybody mind if we take a small detour
So
while we're going in this direction?
a curve instead of a straight line.
Yes. Any opposed? It's literally just to restock this, which did blow up his minions after the basically downed Hex. So it proved useful.
New Bunya would be like, I heard explosions. I agree.
Yeah, New Bunya jangles the two jars. One of them has like the metallic powder in. There's a special tree that produces a magical sap, which what used to be in this jar, you can still see a little bit of residue in there. If I mix it with this stuff, big boom. Like fireball levels boom. I'm not hearing any opposition to this idea.
No?
Sick.
Excellent. So that's
I think we
that's
should
your
push the
guys.
button.
Ready when you guys are. I've packed
You
up
want
all
to
my
press the
stuff.
button? Do you want to press the button and let the thing out of the computer?
I mean, I think
Please don't.
It's been pretty angry.
It's very, very powerful and very, very angry. It might kill us all.
But if we have the people that release it, and then then we're like, "Hey, friends, we saved you."
It might try and kill us anyway.
Well, if Sharp says it might kill us, then I believe him.
Thanks.
Well, he is a soldier. He probably knows these things.
Lance isn't going to argue. He's just going to leave it.
Tim's just like, beep boop. What's happening? Beep boop. Where do I need to fly us? Beep boop.
Well, we have a heading of west. Would I know the coordinates of the tree?
You wouldn't know the exact coordinates, but you
Like a rough
you do
area.
remember. You give me a history check.
Like a rough not I would coordinates was probably the wrong word, but I meant more like miles in that direction using such and such a town or forest as a reference point. Have I got guidance on? No. Since I am trying to remember my way to a place, I will do that. Off. That shouldn't have been at advantage. Doesn't matter anyway. It's a 15.
You can vaguely recall the way there. Like you think you know how to get there.
Well, going to Tim and his navigation computer, just like this location is on the way or in the same direction of where we're going, and then remembering correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but the Dark Lord has a like location compass ping that he can use, but it doesn't. It says go this way, but it doesn't say how far.
Yes,
Is that right?
it is like a compass.
So my proposition is we go there, and then while I stock up on the sap, our Dark Lord friend can check his compass, heading device ability, and determine which way to go from there. That's my proposition.
I do keep forgetting he has a compass.
I'm imagining it as being like the compass from Pirates of the Caribbean, where it points to where you have to go, not it doesn't point north.
Yeah. Which way is the rum?
That way.
Yeah. The Dark Lord pulls it out, and it just points down to like right next to him. He looks down. There's a bottle of wine. Picks up the bottle of wine, and then it starts spinning again, and it points west.
And then it starts spinning again for a second, halfway there, then points at more wine.
Lance is low key like, man, I really want that. I really want this thing. It sounds like fun. It looks like fun. Oh.
It's a good time. So he's loading up on the spider and heading off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, when we get to the point that Lance typed in, where it's like it lands next to where that tree is, and like Dark Lord fellow is like checking where to go next, to whether we keep going west or what. I'm just gonna use my right tool for I'm not gonna use my all-purpose tool, just in case the fact that it's a magic item might mess with it a bit. But I will use my right tool for the job feature to basically like create the tools that I like, conjure the tools that I need to like drill some holes in the tree and hollow out some branches to put in the holes, and then put jars underneath those so that the sap just flows in. And then check back with
Okay.
Dark Lord. Check with Dark Lord again, just like, okay, so what we're doing, unless you want me to make a tools check.
Well, before any of that can happen, you're gonna need to get there.
Joseph, can I use my wrong tools for the job?
How wrong are the tools?
Oh, they're very wrong.
General level of incorrectness?
I've come to fix a nuclear power plant, and I pull out chopsticks.
I
don't know how
Oh,
to use
come on,
chopsticks.
I'd give you a can opener. I'm sure that'll help.
Probably. Just to get the lid off the nuclear shit.
Surely just give him like a rod of either radium or uranium, so that, you know, when he goes to like get the lid off, it just causes more reactions. That's a wrong tool for the job, innit?
Yeah. Sharp, the boys. Bunny, are you bringing the babes?
We were stopping by the other base, right?
Yes.
Then yes, she was going to drop them with Dragon Lady.
Oh, I can pick up Jeff. Excellent. Hey, want to see some cool science? Want to see some cool science track? Do I?
And who doesn't?
Me.
Okay.
Would Sharp have no interest in science?
He has an
Not
interest in
particularly,
flash
no.
powder. He has an interest in flash powder. That's nearly there.
So chemistry.
Technically. Just you wait until I'm making you grenades, then you'll be interested.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be all swell. Okay. First things first. About 4 or 5 minutes after you leave the castle, I'm gonna need to modify all these tokens to bring them to the front. There we go. And then send you to the back. Perfect. Once you lift off into the atmosphere, there's some friendly guys in hot pursuit. What do yous do?
I'll track. They're just like following, right?
They seem angry, but
Aw.
until a few moments ago, it didn't seem like they noticed you.
Let's try and keep ahead of them.
Yeah, how fast are we flying? Does it look like they're gaining?
They are faster than you.
Shit.
So what can we accurately see?
You can see two large, green dragons.
Okay, so they're close enough we can make out their color.
Yes.
You don't have a tannoy system on this spider, do you? That can blare messages outside. Tim?
What's a toy?
It's like a
Sorry,
loudspeaker. Makes your voice really loud.
sorry, I couldn't hear that. What was being asked?
I said, Lance is going, you don't have any sort of like exterior speaker or tannoy system on this to send the available message out there really loud?
I
No?
click a button and it just starts shouting, "All hail the Omnisaya!
Is that what
Glory
you
to the
meant?
God of Machines!"
I mean,
Like it just says that on loop.
that's not... no, that's not what I meant. Although it does have the speakers. Oh.
I mean, feel free to use the speaker for something else if you can.
But make sure to keep the tape. The tape's important.
Yeah, please remove the tape and keep it carefully.
I can probably just leave the tape where
There
it
are
is.
77 prayers to the Omnisaya on that tape, and they will repeat over and over again.
Okay.
The other issue is the two dragons.
I need a diaphragm. Start scrambling all over the ship, looking for something that I can like fashion into some sort of diaphragm to receive a voice, and then wire that up to the speaker wires to like go through the circuit.
The other issue is the dragons are coming from the direction you guys want to be heading in.
Oh, I thought they were behind us.
No, they're in front of you. It seems like they were flying around the border of the country to attack anything that tried to leave.
Anybody got any illusion magic? Can put out like a we are not a threat message.
I don't think they care if
Give me
we're
a
a threat.
second. Just checking.
Just checking what.
Whether I have any spells that you're asking about.
Because I definitely don't.
I'll give everyone a preparatory action that like you can have a full round before the dragons get close enough to be angry at you.
Oh, that's kind.
What color of dragons are these?
I'll
Green.
green. I'll ready my guns. Yeah, ready your guns, man. Get
All right.
into.
Lance being being draconic is going to try to diplomacy this, and with my ready in action thing, I will jump onto Valstrax. I'll hit the well, it's not an airlock, but you know, like the deployment bay doors, so that you can fly out as Valstrax and just on Valstrax and just be like, just slow this thing down, but be ready to Tim. Slow this thing down, but be ready to take evasive in case the aggro. And then I will fly out and with Valstrax's wings spread out to like be attention grabbing. If they get close enough, Lance will like would you say that the prestidigitation effect to conjure a non-magical trinket could conjure a loudspeaker or something that can amplify my voice a little bit, just to make myself a little bit more easier to hear? DM question, yes or no? Yeah or nay?
I would say it would give you like advantage on some sort of charisma check to chat to them over the winds at this altitude.
Okay. And I'm speaking in Draconic to just say basically, hail, hail, fellow dragons! Please, no combat. We are not here on the side of the towns down below that's subdued you.
God, it never doesn't sound like hello, fellow kids.
Give me a persuasion check.
I was about to try casting protection from energy on my spider, and then I realized that it doesn't stop poison. It doesn't give resistance to poison.
Fucking typical.
That is
does
not one of
specifically-
the options.
Actually, I'll let you choose between persuasion and deception. The DC is different depending on which one you pick.
Persuasion, because I'm not deceiving them.
Okay.
Like, we are here doing our own thing. 1 second. Green dragons are poison, right?
Give me an Arcana check. Yes, they. You know that they are poisonous, and actually, with that, I'll say, I'll give you. You know that they can. They're pretty good in the water as well as in the air and on the ground, and you know that these ones look fairly young. They're not like children, but they are. They're not like a full adult dragon.
Yeah, but Lance is speaking of them as equals to just be like, look, we are not aligned with the villages below that you are attacking. We're just here doing our own thing, and also being Scaly Boy and speaking in their language.
Fox Bunya
18 on the persuasion.
Fox Bunya would quickly point out for you to say something along the lines of, like, don't forget to mention something like, we aren't from here, so we're not infected with evil wizard stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole, like, if they don't give a shit what we're doing if we're on the list.
Yeah, we're just like Lance is just like we are foreign to this land, who are just passing through. We have nothing to do with. We have no connections to this world or its peoples and its history.
Okay.
On the 18 persuasion.
You say that. Does anyone have anything else they want to do? I mean, it's unclear how they've reacted to that. They haven't slowed down moving towards you, but
Hex would like to increase her armor class.
That's a weird thing to decide.
Tim is going to start descending the spider to try and get into cloud cover.
Also, Lawrence, at your request, all of your men will like ready their guns and try and prepare an action to shoot the dragons once they come close enough.
But yeah, I'm going to attempt to get us down into cloud cover, so we can claim at least partial cover from the clouds.
Sure, you want to get. I'm going to be honest. Cover is going to be difficult. You probably could obscure. You could try and hide in the clouds, but they're not very good at being cover.
I mean, why is it called cloud cover if doesn't work as cover? I think you need to work out what terms mean.
It's not a physical barrier. It's
pretty physical.
Yeah, but then you have spells like fog cloud, and there's like class features that produce cloud fog, which by their ruling counts things as being at minimum lightly obscured. So you have to use those rulings.
I like that. I'm just simply arguing for the word cloud cover means it should give cover. and you're like, "Here's actual rules things. Please help." I'm like,
Oh.
"Please, for the comedy bit, you know you want to for the bit."
Okay, Graham. Roll me right now a d20, and if you get a 20, then something cool will happen.
That's a lot of pressure to put on with this one roll. Oh well. Let's go for it. That's
Oh,
pretty close.
Okay, you rolled well enough where it doesn't work, but something fun happens. Okay,
Okay.
Graham, a
Mhm.
nearby wind elemental is like it's sort of like in front of you, and it's like part of the cloud basically, and you sort of like hunkering behind it, and then it realizes where you are, and it's like, and then it looks at the dragons, and it's like, oh no, fuck that. And then
Hey,
it zooms off.
but friend. Hex is like, "Hey, we're elementals. To come on, come back." Oh fuck. But yeah, then I'll try and hide us. I'll try and get us like hidden in clouds.
Sure. You give me a stealth roll.
You have the stats for the ship.
You're right, I do. I'll roll the ship's stealth.
Joseph, give
It's
me a
not
stealth roll.
Make
the issue is it's not a stealth roll. It's like a piloting check.
yes, sure. Give me a you don't you do you have Spelljammer thingy? You have proficiency in flying Spelljammers, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, give me a dexterity based piloting like Spelljammer roll. So it's dex plus proficiency
Sorry, give me a second. I'm just trying. My character sheet just fucking going mental.
to try and like weave into the clouds and be harder to spot by these dragons.
So I would like everyone to note that my dexterity of 0.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just gonna click. I'm gonna give myself I'll put it on my save for a second.
But you've got like a bonus of +3, right? Oh. Oh. I mean, you
Wait a
do
minute.
like
Wait. How many things do I get? I just forgot I'm a character who's here.
you are a
you're,
character.
you're
who's here.
two. You're two who are here.
Can I spend my inspiration to like re-roll that, or I'm about to be
You
given a
can
portent?
if you want.
Maybe do you want to spend that?
I'll spend that first. I'll spend the reroll, and then we'll see if you need to portent me. Okay?
Yeah.
You do. You really need to portent me.
As you're like going to turn into one of the clouds, new
Just a quick question,
Bunya.
Andrew. Are you the level where that ability can target other people?
I think so. Let me check. I can't remember what it's called.
Are you like using new portent or something?
It's that, or we're all dead.
It's just two tiny dragons. You guys got that.
We're all dead.
You
We
guys
do have
beat.
a spell. We do have a spelljammer, and they're all young, and there's a lot of us on here.
Yeah, and you guys got them.
I just don't want to be killing dragons when we're trying to not be their real enemies
I
yet.
mean, yeah, there's that as well.
No one pay attention to the man behind the veil.
I'm paying attention to the man. The veil, it's very thin.
Fuck. I'm reading.
words, my oldest enemy.
They are. Yes. You can expend it.
Excellent.
You
I
can
think-
expend it when you or a creature perceptible to you makes an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Excellent.
And just for fun, Joseph, I'm gonna give you the 8.
Nice. Okay.
So what's happening to me?
You get a 15 plus 3, I guess.
So we get an 18.
Yeah.
Oh, can I have guided myself actually?
You could
now sounds
have-
like a great time.
Cool. That's a 20. Then.
New Bunya's like, no, don't go to that cloud. That one is whatever the fuck. Insert cloud name for like very thin cloud. You want to go to that one? That one's going to become a storm cloud. So it'll be thicker, harder to see.
So you dive into the cloud, and initially not very well. Like the little spider head is poking out, and then your bread friend gives you that advice. You divert into a slightly thicker cloud, and the 2 dragons get to about here, and then look confused, and one looks at the other and says, "There was definitely a voice from over here, right? Something about another dragon. I saw like a weird black fly thing."
Are you seeing giant spiders again?
And the other one's like, "We're gonna be in so much trouble if we don't find them." Like,
What? So
no
I'm
one
not. I'm
to
not
get out.
distracting them.
I mean, they heard the things you said.
Yeah, but remember, he's not on the ship. He's away.
That's what
Away
I'm
from the ship.
saying.
Oh right,
I jumped out.
Are you?
He's over
right,
here
right.
somewhere.
Sorry, you want?
I'm
to
like,
jump
do you want me to move? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. In which case, they would both get here, and they would ask, "Hey, where's that giant thing gone?"
Looks around.
They are actually they
Gen-
are talking to your mount currently.
Holds up. Like pulls back on control lever so that the head props up so that if I talk it sounds like it's coming from him, from the from the Steel Defender.
Give me a
And it's like-
performance check.
I love the idea that you go to say something and then they're like, no, please tell your servant to be quiet. And then you're like, pulls
Okay,
lever.
yeah. You're able to successfully ventriloquism this.
Pulls lever,
Oh.
talks through it, they accept it, and you're just like, oh, they're not they're not the smartest ones.
In Draconic say
Hey, you rolled a 19.
in Draconic saying may have fallen into a cloud layer, or either that or just fearful of you, you're very scary.
Well, tell them to stay away from the border of the country. No one's allowed to leave until we finished wiping everyone out.
And then they can leave.
Then yeah, I mean, then the plan is, I believe, where like the older dragons are all gonna convene and decide what we do next.
I and my compatriots, again puppeteering the Valstrak's face to like move like a dragon's and speaking in Draconic. I and my compatriots are going to be flying over the places that you are purging and not interacting with that at all. Is the
Oh, you've cut out James.
Yeah,
sorry? I
it
think
was
my
is there, and then you were gone.
so I'll just repeat the whole thing because I don't know what bit cut out. I and my compatriots are going to be flying over the area of which you speak and not interacting with the areas that you're purging and not interrupting the dragon's operations. Is it acceptable for us to occupy the airspace at all?
No. Well, we were told no one's allowed to leave. And where's your mother, baby steel dragon?
Oh, long gone.
Oh,
Looks sad.
Oh,
It's
they
just
both
me. It's just me and my companions.
they both look very sad.
Trying to go for the sympathy vote.
Where's your mother? Dead. Ugh. Sorry.
Was
Didn't mean to bring it.
was the other metallic thing nearby? Like, did they adopt you? Are they like a weird steel dragon? They looked strange. Were they like maybe a cross between a spider and a steel dragon or something?
Kind of. They aren't draconic, but we have become compatriots either way.
Not a dragon.
You could-
Pretty suspicious.
You could have just said yes.
Yeah, but then I'd start rolling deception though.
Bro.
As long as you keep your like servants on a fairly tight leash, I'm sure it'll be fine. But if any of them are like like humanoids, we're gonna have to get rid of them eventually. But you definitely can't leave with them.
But we haven't entered the airspace yet.
You're right.
In my head,
That's
in
fine.
my head, like knowing where we are, would the place that we're going to be on the other side of the border, or is this knowledge that I don't have?
You are trying to cross the border. Yeah.
Yeah, but is there again? Is this knowledge that I won't have? That
You
there's the
would know
border
that
here, and then there's a town, and then is there another border between us and between here, there, and where we're going to go to, or is where we're going to go to inside? Or could I ask would I know enough about the lay of the land to ask these guys, like where the border ends?
like the border between the nation that you're currently in and the magic nation is the forest that you are like it's maybe like a minute past these dragons flying.
Yeah.
That is the only like international border that sits between you and like everything you want is in that country currently, as far as you are aware. I mean, maybe the vault is a lot further away, but you would probably you could make a fairly well reasoned guess. At the very least, the tree that you want is in that country, and like the home base place that Chop and everyone wants to go to is like
In
there.
Thank you for answering the question I was about to ask, Joseph. Meaning that all of our allies are in the purge zone.
They're just
Yeah.
outside the purge zone,
Oh, okay.
technically. Yeah.
Lance, now that I know that, Lance would ask them on the subject of fellow dragonkind that have, taken me in. There is a clan of tiny dragons and half dragons in here. Are they safe? Because they're kind of who I'm. They're one of the people I'm going to see.
We don't know of these people that you speak of, these dragons.
But if they were found by dragons, would they be harmed? Is the question. Or would they, because of the fact that they're half dragons and/or tiny dragons and/or kobolds, would they be left alone?
The dragon over slightly further to the north would say, I think the elders would probably have them killed if they're a half dragon. Although I guess it depends what half they are, like half dragon, half something. But I imagine probably killed. The dragon to the south is like no, they would never kill them. they're a dragon. They're cool. All like I like the kobolds are gonna live, right? So like that should all be fine.
Dragon lives
Okay, so
matter.
Dragon lives matter. So exactly. So it's like, okay, so that is still a point of like a point of contention at the moment. It
But-
depends.
But both of them would probably reason out like it's likely that once we've killed everyone in this country, the Dragon High Council will decide what to do with like mixed bloods.
Are mixed bloods allowed to leave? Question mark.
Well, no one's allowed to leave right now. Got to
Oh,
finish
no
the purge.
one, no one at all. Not even right.
Well, yeah, it's
Ah.
important we keep all our power centralized for now, because there are
So
still
if
some
I,
scary people. We need all hands.
so let me get this just to make sure that we're on the same page. If, as you say, I keep an eye on my compatriots, my metallic part spider, part dragon thing, keep an eye on that and do go into the territory. Can't leave, but may not necessarily be ganked on sight. And once you guys are done with the local populace, you decide what to do then.
Yes, except like you can't take your friends over the border. Like you can't cross that forest.
But I can? Question mark.
No. Not even the dragons are allowed to go in case you get murdered by the enemies that are outside. There are other forces in this world that would seek to destroy us. So we have to keep all
No,
of the dragons safe
I
for
think
now.
I think we've gotten wires crossed. Lance is asking if it's okay for us to go in. Because they said earlier, as long as you keep an eye on your companion, we suppose it'd be okay. So Lance is like, just want to doubly check that that is okay, but we
No, you
can't
can't.
leave.
You can't leave the country you're currently inside of, is what they're saying. But it's fine. Like they're happy for you to have the companions and stay here. Like they aren't in a rush to murder people who are serving dragons.
So it's okay for us to continue forward.
No.
What? Am I being
They are
slow?
They are okay with you staying in the country that you are in right now, but you can't. But they don't want you to leave.
Mm. And I'm
Because
not
they are
a great-
terrified of
I'm
this
a great-
baby metal dragon being killed.
Very well. I will pass this on to the metallic dragony spider thing that you saw. Give me a moment to go and try and find them.
Okay, roll me an
What flies into a cloud?
give me a perception check to see if you can find them.
I'm better at those.
You can't see
One.
them.
Yeah,
You
just
fly
keep
over to a
looking
cloud and
around.
you're like, I'm sure they went in this cloud, and then you're searching and you just cannot find them.
Well, track. The two green dragons just see you, Lance, just like, no, no,
Oh.
no.
Also, from their perspective, this situation is like watching from their point of view, it's like watching a toddler trying to leave like a park on their own and being like, I'll be fine in that sketchy neighborhood. And the teenager's like, no, you won't. You will get lost and die, small child. Don't leave. That is what that is the situation these two dragons find themselves in right now.
Do you want us to adopt you? We'd make great dads.
What are you talking about, disembodied voice? We're like 15 in dragon years. We should like find an actual adult.
No one ever listens to the disembodied voice.
That Lance is just cursing himself in his head as he's like, "Why didn't I make us all communication devices?" With a nat one to find them.
And but yeah. Also
I mean,
having
I could have
the
bumped it.
back, it's like watching a toddler with their pet rat be like, "I want to go and explore the world."
But since he's covered in armor, they can't see how much of what kind of kobold he is. So it's like a kid with a plushie or something.
It's a kid with an action figure, or like
Yeah.
they've got little hamster
Aha.
armor on their hamster, and
With-
it's like really adorable.
With gun shooting action.
Yeah.
Aha. It's a spelljammer, which means it's magical. If I, inside the cloud, cast me using a spell slot, so I'm not sitting here for 10 minutes, detect magic, and then ploop out of the clouds and see if I can see the glowing of a spelljammer inside one of the clouds, would that let me roll again with advantage or something?
You can. Sure, I'll give you advantage because detect magic doesn't show you things that are magical if you can't see them. But if you caught a glimpse of it, it would give off an
Light up.
aura that would make it more obvious. So I'll give you
Uh-huh.
advantage.
Cool.
What's this? A DM actually playing the spell how it works?
Surely I find them now.
Yes, I mean that is significantly higher than the 20 they rolled for stealth. I mean, you do also see like these dragons do glow with the general primordial magic that all dragons possess, but you do manage to catch a glimpse of like some glowy spidery legs. You fly like
Aha.
dart into the cloud.
Woof. Flies up to the spider, back into the thing. You guys see the steel defender like zoom, back into the platform. It's like, okay, so they still are not going, despite my best efforts, they still are not going to let us into this country, and it is literally everything that we are after is in this nation. So it's either we find some way of getting around the borders some other way, or we stealth this.
The two dragons will fly over.
Also, we might want to land right quick, Tim.
Um,
So
aren't they aren't our friends here amenable to a gift if they look like they've been distracted somewhat
I'm not sure.
in our passage past this area?
To answer your question, I'm not sure. They seem to be operating on the orders of greater dragons. They probably aren't going to disobey.
Do any of
Good.
you
If they
people know
went-
Invisible?
The
Nope.
two dragons have flown right outside your ship. It seems they spotted you when Lance spotted. Well, it seems they spotted you when Lance flew over to you.
I will command Valstrax to crawl out from using fly speed. Will crawl out from underneath the spider and like plonk on top of it as if looking like they're communicating.
They
So
are
it's
looking
just
at it
like a spider and the metallic dragon thing.
they are looking at the spider just like with like great interest. They've never seen anything like it, so they're examining it a bit like someone examining like an action figure. They're like observing the joints and stuff, and they're like, "This is a weird thing."
Joseph, can I do a Doctor Who thing for like flavor?
Sure.
Pulls an all-purpose tool, flicks it, like a little blue light appears at the end, goes up to like the viewing windows and goes bzzz, like that. And from our perspective, the viewing windows seem to go dark, but from the outside they just like have like a metallic sheen over. It's just like all I did was excite the molecules to tint the glass a little bit so they can't see us.
You can excite my molecules? Question mark.
I mean, it probably wouldn't be pleasant. You might die.
The succubus suggests that there's always an option to get out of this. Maybe we can seduce the dragon.
I would like to use my ability to create like materials and create myself a pile of gold, which I'm gonna offer to the dragons for passage.
Yes, that was my suggestion initially. Give them a gift.
How
To
much
let us
gold
know.
do you produce?
Give me a second. I'm gonna work it out.
Do you want, since we're still in the air, do you want me to call Valstrax back in, pick up the gold, and then fly on the back of Valstrax back out and say something to the tune of, "The spider wishes to know whether you would accept this offering for passage."
I can only create 100 gold.
It's better than nothing.
Speak to their egos.
As you're like, hey, do you want to let this toddler into this sketchy neighborhood for some beer money?
Ooh.
Hey, don't worry. We'll take care of the toddler. We will. We are here entirely as its bodyguards.
What are you, giant robotic spider?
I will speak as the spider, and like I will speak for the spider, being like, "Oh, I am a construct created by one of the great gods of manufacturing.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the spiders.
Me and the dragon are specifically here to do something. We will bodyguard it. I am the bodyguard and protector of the dragon."
Did like one of the older dragons build you to defend the little dragon?
I don't
I-
remember, but possibly.
Okay.
I just know must protect.
I guess it could be like a simple automaton or something, like a pretty dumb one that just they gave the command protect this thing.
I am very complex.
That's weird that they didn't give you more specific instructions then.
It's my first day.
Okay.
Valstrax is just nodding non-verbally along to all of this to try and help.
We have quest.
I didn't realize that robots had first days. I thought they just told them stuff, but that's weird.
We have quest.
And again, don't know too many robots, so maybe this is just what they're like.
We have quest. Please allow us to continue quest.
So do you offer them the 100 gold?
I offer them the 100 gold as passage.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Can
Wow,
I
that's so mean.
Can I help? Can I help to neutralize that by having the Valstrax dragon use its fly speed to crawl in the machine, grab the gold, and fly back out and offer it up? Would that
I mean,
count as help?
you gotta understand. In that instance, that's what I was assuming you were doing, because this is basically like, what if a toddler offered two teenagers like £100 of beer money to let them run off into like the random streets?
While
So that's
being
a
with the Iron
war.
Giant in the shape of a spider.
They are no. You start a horde with that, and like maybe when you're older you can leave, or maybe hey, I'm sure we will finish killing these like the other people in this country pretty soon, so you'll be able to leave then. I'll take you personally.
Surely leaving when we're not to a place where we're not killing people is safer than being in a place where all the people are being killed and therefore fighting back.
Well, like, the dragon is definitely safer here. As long as you guys are with the little dragon, I'm sure you'll be saved until the very end. Maybe you won't even get killed.
I, as Spider, will ask the question: if we leave Small Dragon with you to keep an eye on, could we continue to complete Small Dragon's quest and bring it back?
Give me another persuasion check.
Is this one at disadvantage?
No, this one is neutral because they just want to keep the dragon safe. They're medium okay with a bunch of draconic servants leaving to do something a dragon wants them to do.
Yes.
Aww.
That is higher than the last one.
A 7. We're moving up in the world.
They're like, what? One of them is like, and then the other one's like, no. You know, the older dragons told us no one is allowed to leave because they like these guys are in a gray area to begin with. Like, it's sort of 50-50 on whether we should just kill them now. I'm sorry, little baby guy, but your servants
would
aren't great.
Kill us?
Look, we don't make these choices. The older dragons make these choices.
But you very obviously make these choices.
And that's why we haven't killed you yet. We're waiting for the older dragons to tell us if draconic servants should be allowed to live or not.
Should we just land and get out of your way?
I mean, yeah, you guys can wander wherever you like inside the country.
Okay, we've got two options, people. I like say sidebars inside the thing. We surprise them right now while they're very like off their guard, try to protect the dragon and just try and kill them, or we can land and try and sneak around that way.
My vote would be for the sneaking around on the ground is probably more likely to, one, be successful while all the time not gaining their ire. I mean, we'll gain their ire if we get caught, but it'll be less likely than if we just aggro them.
I mean, I have a spell that might scare one of them off.
Cool. The spider will start to descend.
Excellent. When the spider descends, they will return to like flying around the border area.
So we're stealthing around in the forest.
Are you gonna try and do a stealth with the spider on the ground?
No, my thought now is that if me and Valstrax stick around here as distractions, the rest of you could make it stealthily more easily.
Got it. So everyone except from Valstrax and Tim
Tim and the spider.
in the spider are gonna leave the spider and try and stealth over while the two dragons are more focused on the
Tim and the baby dragon. Yep.
those two. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Lance is like, I'm down with this plan.
Everyone
Pats Valstrax on the head. Enter sentry mode.
Everyone can make a stealth check at advantage because they are focused. They are like more concerned with looking at the thing they think might, like the baby dragon that looks like it really wants to have freedom.
Dragons do like freedom.
Freedom into the sketchy alleyways, out of the safe children's park.
That would be 18 because my armor imposes disadvantage. I have been meaning to develop Whisper Silk. Why the hell haven't I made it yet?
So,
So that would neutralize the disadvantage.
So
Oh, yeah, all the shops, guys, need to make the thing.
+1. That's great. Nice. And the other one. This one has a +5.
Oh damn, shop! You guys are doing well.
New bun. Terrible. Foxbun, great.
Oh, they have different stats.
No comment.
Okay.
I mean, just looking at that.
Yes.
Just the two stealths.
You don't know that though.
Yeah, but like Lance looking at the two the two Bunyas, the fox is basically a shadow, and then new Bunya just sort of falls out of the ship. Like, ha.
The new the new one also has advantage
Ah, brilliant.
because I see you've only rolled it once, so they do have advantage, and they also rolled pretty badly. So like both of them have advantage. It just doesn't matter from the other one because you already rolled a nat 20.
Alright, come on. Something
Come
better
on.
than a 7.
Please.
That's a 9.
Oh god. So, are you all going as a group or separately?
Say a group.
Whoop. 'Cause everybody else rolled pretty high, including a nat 20 in there somewhere.
Well, wait a minute. Oh no, that's that. Wait, which one is this? Oh, that's that one. They have that. Just oh wait, yeah, it's that one. I have Lucky. Come on, let's try it again.
Come on. You know, meets it, beats it.
Yay!
They took a -5 penalty to their passive perception because they were distracted. So you just managed to get there. So yeah, while they're busy looking at the baby dragon and the robot, you guys managed to successfully sneak into the butter forest.
Fucking tries to be stealthy, falls out of the spider, tries to do like a flip, hits the leg, then manages to perfectly land behind the leg when they look over.
Oh, that actually does.
Fix the landing.
That does remind me, actually.
It was the clumsiest stealth you've ever seen.
I do need to roll the Dark Lord stealth.
Come on, that one.
He is in heavy armor.
Yes.
Well, like I said, same for mine. If it's at advantage, it neutralizes, right?
Yeah. So I'm sure he'll be stealth. He's a stealthy guy.
Stealthy boy.
He's so dexterous. It's hard to believe. Come on, you can make this. You can make it if you try. Stealthing.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Well, if it helps, I can make that a 9.
Can you make it a 9 on the dice?
Yes, actually.
Then +3 is 12, which is just enough.
Then I do that.
Excellent.
My brain shut off at the fact that that's how it works for a second.
Now, do I be evil and change it to an 8?
Yeah.
God.
Like, there's no reason to give the DM any of these.
You're right. No, I'm not gonna be just needlessly cruel. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you're all fucked.
To your own NPC.
Yeah, they get fucked by 2 dragons.
The succubi are incredibly jealous.
Indeed. Oh yeah, the succubi is just invisible. They're chilling.
The Dark Lord goes to fall one way out of the ship, and then just as they're falling, they look at Bunya, who just like blows them a kiss, and they fall backwards instead, like, ugh. What was that noise? Ah,
Who
nothing.
are you? I still don't know. So yeah, you guys managed to successfully stealth your way out of this situation. Okay, I'll gather all the tokens that actually made it. So you're leaving basically that group behind. While the rest of you sneak on into the butter woods. Everyone wants a butter forest.
I am going to preface, Joseph, that before I got out of the spider, I did pick up some butter.
The Dark Lord has like a sack of butter on him for everyone.
That's fine.
Excellent.
I didn't want us all to be trapped because no one remembered.
But yes, you can pick up butter on the way in if you want.
That fucking fairy.
Fuck that fairy.
You all live here now.
Bastard.
So yeah, you guys arrive into some familiar place.
Like, come in, flipping off the fairy.
Well,
Hello.
you guys really
my
don't like.
butter?
What? Wait, what? So wait, you guys were actually telling the truth? There is a fairy that's obsessed with butter?
Yep.
I thought you were like
Hey,
pranking me because I knew.
No. No. More fair stuff. Prods the Dark Lord. That's what the
Dark
bag
Lord.
of butter's for.
The Dark Lord hands everyone their own individual share of butter, and then the fairy comes over and takes it from them. It's like, yeah, this looks.
I fucking hate you, you bitch.
This looks good. Yeah, good amounts of butter, and you invisible succubus. Yeah. Excellent. Tall, nicely paid. You may all pass through the Butterwoods as they retreat back into their tree.
Hex is just like flipping her off the entire time. Yeah, you will run, you piece of shit.
Wait, so I'm very confused about what just happened.
You just hold. Your hand is like slightly greased with butter from where the Dark Lord just put like a chunk of butter in it, and then a fairy took it.
New Bunya would like sidle up to Hex and be like, "Do you want me to get rid of them?"
Oh, the fairy, yeah, if you can kill her, that'd be great.
Yeah, I want to prove to you that I'm your friend too. I think. We haven't really reconciled, but like I don't want to die.
Oh, funny.
Sure. Can the fairy give me a charisma save? We're real fucked if it gets like a nat 20 on this.
It's certainly possible. Let me get up the stats.
What is my save? Nah, it's okay.
Charisma, you say?
That raise.
How much raise do it have?
Negative riz.
One
Negative
hopes. Because I've used all the portents.
Is it funnier if you can't get rid of it? And I'm like, wow, you're such a failure.
It's fun. It's funnier, but
Wow.
I don't know how the fairy reacts to this going badly.
Okay.
They've already
And it's a
trapped.
charm. Is it a charm effect?
It is not.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
I guess New Bunya doesn't know that Chop got trapped here by it.
20.
You. As a +7, it's save.
What
It's
did you
a
cast at it?
It's a charisma caster.
A spell that I've been working on.
What visually happens?
Uh,
Or what does the fairy feel?
like their insides are being ripped out for like a millisecond.
The butter fairy's like, hey, that was very uncool of you. Bread one. I want some extra butter for that.
I'll give it some extra butter and then walk over to Hex and be like, they are an asshole.
Wow, I can't believe you couldn't even do a thing you said you could do.
I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm learning. Would you like me more if I showed you my cute toy?
Probably not.
Oh.
The butter fairy, after taking an extra helping of butter from you, will return to their tree and like squint at you.
Fucking Sarge.
You just feel a kind of buttery. It feels like you are lightly coated in butter at all times. It's just very unpleasant. And then it returns to its tree. Actually, no, yeah. Make a charisma save.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a 20, right?
To resist.
Yeah!
Ah, you do.
Jesus Christ, you did.
You managed to not get cursed by the butter fairy, because it's just like, ah, fine. Wanders back into its tree.
I'll be back for you
Both
later.
you both just sling a spell at each other, shrug it off, and then both just go, arsehole. Back for you later.
I'll get them one day. I'll butter their biscuit yet.
Ugh.
They are bread.
Stop
They
helping.
go back. They go back into their little tree. You hear strange noises come out of the tree.
Ugh.
Trying not to pay attention to it as I walk past.
Excellent. So you guys made it through the butter portion of this adventure. And you
Painful
wanted to make
difficult.
a detour towards the tree.
Magic tree
Lance,
thing. Yes.
give me a survival check at advantage.
Advantage. Bob. Survival. I'm proficient in that. Being a wild spacer. 24.
24, pretty dang dong good. Yeah, you're able to recount your steps back to the tree. Let me just pop you all on there.
Fucking fairy.
You
You-
love the butter fairy.
you wait-
Everyone loves the butter
You wait till I
fairy.
wake up with a nat one.
Then we'll see who's been buttered.
Then we'll truly see who's the arsehole here. No, wait. That was better.
So yeah, you guys come back to this tree where there are 4 villagers chatting around the tree.
Okay. I am just going to take some samples. Dark Lord, if you don't mind. Suss out where we need to go next. Excuse me, pardon me. Starts like conjuring tools into existence because he's not going to use his all-purpose tool in this thing.
It's our friends.
Just to not, yeah, I'm gonna let you speak to them, but just so that I'm not completely ignoring them. What do I get out of earshot as I go near them?
And then I killed someone. Ha 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 ha. Good times.
DM. Is that what they say?
I mean, currently they are just chatting about. What languages do you speak?
Common, Draconic. Doesn't Wild Space I give you another one that, but it's one of those where it's like one that the DM deems appropriate.
Yeah.
I think you jokingly said it was Giant Space Hamster. I don't know if that were how true that I don't know how set in stone that joke was.
I mean, for land specifically, I would say that you know Abyssal. Would be your extra one from your background.
Okay.
That's probably what you would know based on where you were raised.
Yeah. Okay. So Draconic and Abyssal in common, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, they appear to be having a conversation about like a lovely bunch of apples they've recently picked from the tree.
A lovely bunch of coconuts.
Like that they plan on like selling the apples to many of the nearby towns and just like have a good time. Like the apples are good.
Okay, so Lance is like, okay, so these people are not opposed to people taking samples or, you know, crops or items from the tree. So they're not gonna. He's like, they're probably not gonna have a go at me for like taking a drill to the side of this, like a hand cranked drill to the side of this.
I mean, you haven't asked them, but they
I mean,
seem pretty chill.
It's a tree that doesn't seem to belong to anybody. Lance is like, I shouldn't have to ask for permission since it doesn't belong to anybody, and it's a tree. It will regrow. It will reproduce its produce like sap and fruit. And these people are clearly plucking fruit from it. Actually, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna roll to see how curious Lance is. Sorry, yeah, this will do. Fuck it. Lance is like, he hears them saying, they sowed some apples out of it," and they say, "Oh, what were they like? Pray tell. Did you eat any of them?" As he like conjures up a hand cranked drill, starts approaching it.
They all like look at you and are like, oh, yes, we just purchased this tree the other day in the land that it sits on. We're starting an orchard.
Shit.
Do you mind if you mind if I sample some sap from it? It's very interesting because I found this tree recently and I've come back holding the drill up against it.
Like
It'll make more.
Yeah, but I do mind because I just bought this tree and I want it to make good apples.
And it will. I'm only taking some sap.
Yeah, but
You can keep the apples. I was only curious about that.
yeah, but if the sap is valuable, I own the sap and I want to sell it.
How much do you want for like a jar? It's sap.
I mean, it's glowy.
You have no use for it.
Look at it, glowing.
Ooh.
I mean, I haven't started drilling yet.
Yes, but they could see the sap. There's a little like owl hole, or there's a little hole in the side of the tree that sap is leaking out of. Like it is obviously a magical tree.
How much do you want
They're like
for a sample?
I I'll have my appraiser over here take a look at it. And then once we've established the value of the tree's sap, then I'll draw up a price for you. As this guy's like examining the sap and like takes out a little instrument and scoops up a tiny bit of it onto a stick, and then the stick disappears from existence. And he's like, very interesting.
Them clearly unaware that it did that.
Because they
Mhm.
fish
La- la-
around
la-
in their
la-
bag.
Lance is not giving them any further information that he has because he's like, they'll probably use it as an excuse to bump the price up. He wants to see what number they give first.
He like gets a little glass rod, holds it up to the sap again. The glass rod disappears, and they're like, "Oh, very interesting."
Lance
Uh,
in his head, in his own head, Lance is like, didn't do that when I used it.
It is a slightly different color from before, Lance. You would know.
All the more reason to harvest some. But he doesn't say that to them.
Gotta get
Gotta
some
give it
science
away.
going.
Indeed.
They like pull out a little mouse from their pocket and kind of push it into the
what?
sap.
A what?
A mouse.
Oh, I thought you said mouth.
They pull an
the-
actual live mouse.
Help me!
Yes.
Help!
Hey, what you doing?
I'm looking through my familiar's eyes to see where it goes. Off you go, Jeremy. Ah!
No, I'm unique.
That's
They don't.
still animal
Ah!
testing. What happens to it?
It vanishes, and they're like, "Oh, must be more than 100 feet away," or it died.
Summons a
No,
new
no.
one.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
the
just
spell,
basically.
the
Yeah,
spell's still active, so it's more than 100 feet away.
Yeah, nah, Lance like
Oh.
folds his arm, disappointed in his people, and is like, yeah, just because of that, I'm gonna expect a hefty discount on whatever you want for this sub because I do not approve of animal testing.
It's a familiar. It's a face spirit you
is
can
still
summon
a
an
creature.
infinite number of. I'm gonna summon it right
doesn't
back
matter.
in like a couple of minutes. It'll be fine.
Yeah, Lance is one of those people who are on the team of familiars are not trap detectors, and they are animal friends.
Oh
Fuck
God!
you.
I hope you never meet my Tanuki.
This guy is definitely on familiars are trap detectors.
Yeah, well, again, Lance is like, I don't care. I do not agree with that. If you want to sell this sap, I'm expecting a big discount. That
They're
is not kosher. That's not okay.
They're like, I wouldn't recommend giving this guy a discount.
In my professional opinion.
Yeah. I mean,
It's so tempting to flip the switch to mad scientist mode.
it's somewhere between it's at least on the level of a dimension door, the spell, because the rat's gone.
I mean, I mean, there is reasons why holds up the conjured hand cranked drill. Like there's a reason that I'm using this. If it disappears, it doesn't matter because it's just a piece of metal that I conjured into existence.
Then the guy takes out
points at his mouse is a sentient animal.
No. That was a sentient face spirit. Anyway,
still a sentient creature.
Also, it's past tense now.
Oh, I'm so tempted to use my arcane my arm of magical strength to push this guy's face into the sap. Say, how do you feel about this testing?
They get some eye drops and drop them in their eyes, and it's like, whoa, that's some big magic. Yeah, no, this is like fair few thousand golds worth of stuff. I'd say maybe like 10,000 for a bottle of the stuff. It's pretty good. Like
You'll get 100.
he's like the guy the guy who just bought it is like, no, I think you should sell this for a lot more. It's like more powerful magic than anything we've ever encountered. Honestly, it could be a national treasure or even priceless. Like, maybe only dragons and really powerful magical creatures have the kind of power that this tree has. I wouldn't part with it. I wouldn't part with like a vial of from this tree for anything less than like 5,000 gold for a vial. The noble guy is like, yeah, 5,000 gold. Take it or leave it.
What to do to stay on the ethical good side of it?
Screw ethics.
Hmm. I mean, these guys do look like commoners. I could blow them all away. I'm getting tempted, but I won't.
I mean that guy at least had a familiar and did a detect magic. So you know he at least has some low level spells.
Well, he did detect eye drops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has eye drops. He might have an apothecary who's given him that stuff.
I mean he looks reasonably well educated in magic. He may even be an artificer, but an alchemisty one.
So the shit one then, Lance would say, if you brought it up with him.
These people seem to be land. The two people next to the noble appear to be like land surveyors.
You, animal tester.
Again, it's a fey spirit, but what do you want?
What are you? So, are you a wizard or are you some sort of alchemist?
I am an alchemist.
So, what price would you put on the knowledge that could be gained from like-minded individuals sharing information about that they can gather about this thing? Surely, knowledge grants a much greater price than vulgar money.
Well,
That you can then use to better advise your noble over there.
I would say that knowledge is priceless, but I don't own this tree.
Yes, but could you convince him that with us working on this tree, we could yield more lucrative means of profiting off of it, as opposed to because I have already taken samples of this tree before and already learned a couple of things. If I take some samples again, could learn even more.
If you want to get employed by my master,
Like waves his hand dismissively. Let's call it more of a I'm self-employed.
Well, the guy who owns this tree employs people to study it, so I imagine you'll need to be employed by that guy.
Yes, but I travel around a lot, so don't really have, and are planning on traveling away, so don't really have the freedom to commit to a full position. But do want to study this tree.
Well, I imagine those two things are going to be fairly incompatible.
Really trying to push us down down Lance's dark bit part, aren't you?
Do it. Do it.
Light them up like fucking Christmas trees.
It's what Santa would want.
No. Lance is like, it's not worth it.
It's always worth it.
To be fair, the noble guy will interject and be like, to be honest, it's not really me you have to suck up to. I'm going to trade this incredibly valuable tree to the king. And then he's going to make me a duke instead of just a lord. And you'll probably have to take it up with the king or like the court mages. You should get
You know
employed
what?
by the royal family.
You
Then
know
you'll
what?
get a tree.
You know what? Very well. You know what it is? Go forth and multiply. These. In Lance in his head, he's thinking the dragons are gonna come and cremate all of these people in a minute anyway, so the tree will be free by that point.
So, do you guys leave the tree in the hands of these people?
I say
But I will say
burn
this.
them.
I will... Oh, now you guys are on the hostility side, because I'm guessing you guys have seen you guys saw this entire interaction.
We were all just
Like,
like
Lance spins
sitting
around-
on the grass.
Lance like spins around, points at the alchemist guy and go, "You, however, still, shame on you."
It's a look. He conjures a mouse in his hand. And he's like, "See,
I
can
don't
resummon him."
care.
Ah! Help me!
Oh yeah, no, that mouse looks fucking traumatized. It's got a 1,000-yard stare.
Okay. You know what? That should not have been with advantage, so it's a 9.
That's not good.
Which one's the alchemist? Which one's the alchemist?
This one, the one behind the noble.
Grapple check.
Oh, you're giving him a noogie.
Yeah, you're
He has to beat an 18. So that was not one of my best rolls.
You're probably gonna kick his ass in this.
Mm.
Where is the stat block? There it is. Ooh. It's not ideal.
What did he get?
7.
Excellent. Okay, you come here. Just grabs him by the scruff of the neck and drags him down to my level. This is what your mouse sees every time you do this. Let's see what happens if we do this to you. And I start slowly pushing his face towards the sap. How does he react?
I mean, he looks pretty panicked right about now, but it's like, whoa. This
Yes,
is quite
exactly.
handy.
No, this is what your mouse feels like every time you do anything like that to him. How does it feel?
The mouse will be fine.
How does it plying feel?
Not ideal, but it's mostly this really annoying kobold.
Push us closer. How do you plying feel about this?
Insults aren't helping you.
Exactly, insults are not helping you.
Pretty annoyed right now.
Annoyed. Annoyed, really? This thing could teleport you to the abyss for all we know. Is that what you want? Shakes him a bit and pushes him further towards it. To the point where like his face is inches towards it. You wanna find out?
I'd rather you not torture our captors.
I'm making a point. Turns back to the alchemist.
Not particularly.
The fact that he's so nonplussed by this really makes me just want to push him into the sap and see what happens.
Do you?
Is he just nonplussed by just going, this is annoying?
He's mostly, yeah, he doesn't seem too concerned. He doesn't, you don't think that he doesn't think that you have the confidence to go through with it.
It's not a case. It's not a case of
Do
the
it.
confidence.
Kill him. Get it.
It's not a case of the confidence.
Hex
He
is behind
insulted
this
you.
now.
Fucking murder him. Make him drink that explosive sap.
Okay. The dice have decided.
I just spat all
guy-
over my screen.
The dice have decided. Lance just again with like, you know what? Nah, that's not good enough. Just pulls him away and just like chucks him against the floor. If I'd rolled one of my crazy high rolls, I was just gonna flavor that I just yeet him through the air. But with a 14, he just drags him away and just chucks him on the floor, and then just like steps down, digging my like draconic claws it like into him. Not enough to do damage, but enough for it to be uncomfortable. And then just goes, "Yes, well, I never would."
Boo.
Think twice next time before you put another creature through suffering for your own curiosity. Plying track holes, div. Leaves.
It's not even a real creature.
Yes, it is.
Look, throws Rat back into the sap. You can just keep summoning them.
Fucking he has a fucking moment of no be the good ethical scientist, and you just think fuck it, push him even further.
Oh, okay. Does he resummon the rat again?
Yeah, he's summoning the rat and throw it back into the goop because he wants to find out more stuff about the goop.
Joseph, when Lance looks back, can the rat just give him the saddest look ever?
Uh,
I already know what James is about to do, but
one second. I'll give the rat a advantage. The rat got a 19 to look pleadingly at you.
Can I DM? Can I have advantage on this next check just out of sheer rage?
What do you want to do?
Dash forward as fast as physically possible, like I'm out of an anime or something, and just fucking Rasengan this guy's head into the tree with an athletics check.
Sure.
Cool. Okay, you asked for it.
Tree.
28 into the tree.
His head slams into the tree and he poofs away.
Does the rat fall to the ground and cheer?
The rat does fall to the ground and like scurries off into the field. As
Yippee,
these guys are all like,
free!
"Oh my god!"
To the rat, friend, question mark. I won't do testing on you.
Give me an animal handling check
Cool.
to see if you can befriend this
Normal.
familiar.
Can he have advantage because? Oh, that's pretty good, anyways. Because
Yeah,
he did the rat a favor. Favor?
17.
Yeah, the rat'll scurry onto your, like, it'll scurry up your leg and onto your shoulder.
Friend.
Yeah, no, scritches the head. Normal animal testing for you.
As the noble looks like, wow, you got rid of my best alchemist. Well done.
Yes, but he had no concern for the safety and well-being of other creatures and animals. So, ply that guy.
That guy was a bit of a dickhead.
Ah, good, you recognize it. Bye. Sorry, you guys had to see that as I come back. That sort of thing really gets under my scales.
Both Bunyas cheer, and then angry the other one cheered.
Can everyone give me a perception check?
Ooh.
Perception.
Perception.
Deception.
Perception.
In the tree. Perception with a P.
11.
I am too distracted by
That's
what I just did
performance.
to a man.
Oh, my perception is way worse than my performance. Perception.
Oh my god, shops people are actually doing really well.
So yeah, new bun doesn't say shit, but does dance well.
Dark Lord pretty neutral. The 19's pretty good. So Old Bunya, 2 of Shopsmen, and is Hex rolling one?
Graven's away for a second.
Regardless, those 3 would have rolled highly enough to notice that there is something off. Shopsmen would notice something slightly weirder that they're going to relate to Sharp specifically. But Bunya, you would notice that these people look strange in a kind of uncanny valley kind of way.
Like
which people?
the ones that are left.
Yeah.
I mean, and that one and the perception makes sense to me because if they're humanoid, like human shaped, Lance probably wouldn't notice anyway, so that makes sense.
If any of you guys
Lance
know,
has like humanoid face blindness.
okay, I don't know if this is just me, but if any of you noticed, they've got like insanely symmetrical faces.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And Sharp, your men would relate to you like they look weird. There's no life behind their eyes.
Ah. So they're politicians.
I mean, that is literally true of one of them.
Just the way that you said that really tickled me.
I was expecting the French to be the thing there, but politicians is funnier.
Ooh, hex.
It is.
Perception.
I mean, Shop does also hate politicians, so
What? Sorry.
Perception. You might notice something.
I doubt it.
But you can hope.
they're either the bastard French bastard politicians or bastard lawyers.
Or
One of the
bastard
three.
French politician lawyers.
Ugh.
Exactly. The worst.
Bastard politicians who studied law. The bastards.
In France.
Yeah, you don't notice the weird stuff. Although your allies have pointed out that those three look peculiar in an uncanny valley kind of way.
They look pretty normal to me.
Lance is like, I believe my rage has blinded me.
Oh yeah,
I got a nut. Since I got in that one.
unless Succubus actually gets a roll. I didn't do them.
I don't know. I've not really interacted with a lot of people from this planet when I was trying to track you down, Hex. Do all the
Nope.
people have that kind of weird, symmetrical, not... I don't know, their faces just look a bit off. Like I'm looking at an MC Escher painting.
Who's MC Escher?
I can't think of a good
Is that
joke.
one of your weird alternate dimension things you keep talking about with your like demigod powers?
Yes.
Wow. Fucking weirdo. Seeing in other dimensions like a loser.
Some
You
of the
act
other
on the
dimensions are nice.
Do you act on the foxes?
Does anyone give a
Warning.
shit what the fuck says?
I mean, I'm gonna try and see what they mean.
If,
Cause like,
if
if
you
they pointed
do,
it out to
give,
me and I look, I'm just like, what do you mean?
give me an investigation check. If you
I will
if
also
you want to
point
like
out. I will also point out, like, Lance will also say, I suppose that when I was showing that alchemist what his rat keeps on experiencing, he didn't seem to care. Which I would have thought that they would have been, you know, a bit worried about the unknown. What was it? Sorry.
investigation. If you want to follow up on what the fox is saying.
What did the fox say? 26.
All right. With a 26, that is more than good enough to realize that you are looking at, like, it's effectively, you can tell that they are cloaked in illusions.
But they have illusion magic all over them. Are you guys secretly dragons?
Oh no. You can see through the illusions once you figure that out, which means you know for a fact these guys are devils.
Oh, hey,
Wait.
buddies.
Ah, so they're all devils then.
You are far enough away where they wouldn't have heard you say that out loud. Plus, they've gone back to talking about how much money they could possibly make from this tree.
Do you want me to go and
Well-
like pull the razzle dazzle?
You can tell that every single one of them was a devil. And you can make a pretty educated guess that the guy you threw into the tree was also a devil.
Is everyone ignoring me or
No,
You can do.
yeah, you can just go up and talk to them.
You can razzle
you
their
can go
dazzle.
If no one's like gonna object to it, no one's stopping you.
Asking the group.
Hey, yeah, go for it. If they're your kind of people, sure.
I will wander over and be like, "How's life treating you all up here?"
They turn and look at you, and are like, "Who are you?"
Oh, I'm Hexenfleur.
Who?
Wow. Like, what levels are you guys from? Are you like that bad out of date that you don't know anything about, the hierarchies in Hell in the Abyss.
Well, it's been pretty hard to stay on the up and up on who's important, mostly because of all of the how bad the war's been going.
Oh, you've been losing the war again.
Dreadfully so.
Yeah.
Who are you? Are you some high-ranking devil's child or friend or?
I'm gonna name drop my grandma.
Oh, okay. They're like they will immediately, like, their eyes will widen and be like, "Oh, very important then."
Like, we're kind of like we've been trapped here for a little bit on this planet, but we're trying to get our way out of here to get home.
Sort of same. We actually kind of got a bit lucky.
What happened?
Uh, a portion of hell got scooped out of hell, sort of.
Wait, what?
So,
No,
like,
need to spill the tea. Come on.
there was a weird bluish green light, and then there was like an edge to hell all of a sudden, and like, as far as we can surmise, hell has like a large chunk of the fourth layer has just been teleported away
To here.
uh to somewhere connected to this tree. We're not entirely sure where we are.
So the tree's sap that's like dangerous is like a hell themed thing.
It's like weird. It's this sort of strange dimensional thing. It seems to
Mhm.
be able to let you cross between different places, but it's strange. We're not entirely sure how it works. We planned to show up, well, once we discovered like these weird chambers that you could enter to connect to this tree. We planned on establishing a base here and then taking over this realm because it seemed bigger than the Hell realm. And also, there's a bunch of demons there that we're still fighting.
So I just want to give you the heads up that dragons are about to destroy this world.
Can we not? Can we not be in an apocalypse for like 10 minutes?
Sadly, that doesn't seem to be how the universe works for us.
That's sad.
Yeah, man, you just want to chill out and be evil on your own terms, and then the apocalypse keeps happening.
How many dragons we talking? Like 4, 5? We could take like 5 babies.
100?
500 babies? Maybe if we
Uh,
got them like one
I
on
mean,
one.
several of them are at least adults.
Like 2 or 3?
No, several in the like more than 7.
Ugh.
Hex, Graham, just in case you don't remember, we definitely know there are some ancients.
Yeah, I was about to go like, and there's probably a few ancients.
Are they all fire and or poison? Huh? Huh?
We
So,
have met
so
some
I
cold
thought about
ones.
that as well, but like there have been some non-fire and poison ones seen.
So this planet's boned.
Yeah, we maybe need to like figure out a plan.
Go back to hell and light the tree on fire on our way back?
That seems like a plan.
That's honestly a pretty good idea from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, no, I was not insulting your plan. It makes sense. I'm gonna try and think up some other plans, but like I think your plan is a pretty good one. If you see them coming, the dragons coming, go with the plan.
Also, you gotta go back and get our imp. Yeah, your kobold friend threw our imp back.
Oh, I so like. I'm sorry, but the kobold gets very annoyed about random things.
He's I mean that little guy is pretty antagonistic. It's why he hasn't made it very far up the ladder.
The ones who think the most of themselves never seem to be very good at their jobs.
Yeah.
Hard to get good help these days.
Lance sneezes.
But my retinue and me are attempting to sort some stuff. We met a Dark Lord.
Oh, sweet. Which one?
Wait, there's a second one.
I'm just like Dark Lord is more of a title that like loads of people have.
Yeah, it seems to be like specific to this world. There's like a bunch of treasures hidden that only the next Dark Lord can unlock.
That's a dumb name. He should get a better name.
I agree. He should really get a more specific name.
Like Dark Lord of such and such, or like Power,
Yeah.
you know.
No, he
Something-
is
something
the Dark Lord.
Mm. I don't know
Like-
if just making it like cap, like maybe you could like all caps his name and be like the Dark Lord.
Like
Just
like
shout it.
like your grandma, who's known by like she also has like the title Lady of Ash and stuff.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah, you gotta have like multiple nicknames, but like, man,
Or
I'm
is
sad. I'm no sad. I don't have a nickname yet.
you'll get there eventually.
I've got this far already. Like, we can only go push further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, so I'll leave you guys to your planning. If you come up with anything, happy to help.
Do you want some sap for the trip?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Gets a little jar, hands you a jar of sap.
Thanks a lot.
Don't spend it all in one place, or use it to come to hell in order to escape dragons.
Okay, thank you very much. I wander back to everyone and be like, okay, so I got us a transport to hell.
Pray tell how.
Oh, the sap, it takes you to hell.
That makes sense from what we had happen last time. I was more looking at the other possible applications of it since it seems so explosive.
I'm like offering the sap.
Interesting, though.
Hey, who wants to go to hell?
Now that you know more about it, Lance, give me an Arcana check.
I mean, Lance would like reply to you on offering the jar to be like, I mean, not to go to hell, but I would like to study it for like other things it does. Arcana. That's really bad. Do I use my clockwork amulet and turn it into a 25?
I would probably
Yeah.
advise that.
Yeah. 25.
Sure. You are able to put two and two together, and in the reason that it reacts so violently with Batlarium is simply because you're taking what is the equivalent of just really powerful conjuration magic and applying it to the essence
Batlarium, which, yeah.
yeah, the essence of don't leave this place.
Yeah.
And
it's-
when those two things meet, they violently react with each other.
Yeah, it's like an unstoppable object, unmovable object scenario, but like less so. And
Yes.
it's tiny.
You would
Which is why
actually
Lance would still like it to make big bombs though.
you would actually surmise that because that tree does lead somewhere else, that the wood of that tree is actually insanely valuable. It might be a decent shield against Batlarium
hmm
if it's protecting the sap, which connects to somewhere else.
So we could harvest bits of that tree off if doing that doesn't affect the portal, and we could line that with line a spelljammer with that, and with that as like protective shielding, and leave. Or, as you say, just go hell. Literally. And a question to Hex: do they have spelljammers down there
I doubt
that
it.
we? Mm,
They
I would like
they
to.
have
I
like
would like to. I would prefer to be among the black than in hell.
you think that they have like advanced flying war machines, like Zariel's command ship and stuff.
I meant more. I doubt we could get a hold of one.
Oh yeah, that is much more of a problem.
Yeah, but
It-
Lance Paul doesn't know pretty much anything about hell itself, so he's just like, I'd rather be in wild space than in hell looking for looking for material to build a spelljammer.
But I will. I'm like turning to everyone. I'm like, Sharp. Want to go to hell? Hell?
You need to unmute Sharp. Because I can hear him saying an answer.
Why would I want to go to hell? That's where Hakeswill belongs.
Well, we could go torment him forever.
Yeah, but he's not there.
He's still out
Yeah,
and
but
about.
if
We
what
haven't
you say
found
is
him.
true, then he'll go there when the dragons kill everyone, and we can escape to hell on our own volition instead.
Eventually, this imp comes out of the tree and is like, "Ugh, is that kobold gone yet?
No, he's
Oh
over
god,
here.
he's still here."
Yeah, Colt. That. Sorry, Lance. That was
Uh-huh.
bad. Yeah, that guy was just an imp.
Explains why he was so nonplussed. He could have just explained himself.
Also,
well.
putting him into this app transported him to hell rather than anything else.
I mean, does Lance know the difference between devils and demons?
Give me an Arcana check.
The fact that one of them is from Avernus and one of them's from the Abyss, and they won't like to be swapped. 17.
I
I'm
would say
shocked
that
that
you probably don't know loads about them other than you know like the basics, but you're not like intricately familiar with how they work. You know things like they are generally fiendish in shape, and that devils are more aligned with law and demons are more aligned with chaos, but you wouldn't really know much beyond that.
Top definitely doesn't.
So essentially I yeeted him across the plains. Interesting.
Also,
Yeah, I mean, Sharp and all of your men are. Yeah, Sharp, your men are panicking slightly because a demon came out of a tree.
We're gonna point with guns at it.
Yep.
I would quickly tell Lance, I don't know if anyone has or if you have, but if someone has some sort of like curse removal or anything similar, that would probably be quite good because if that rat guy is their familiar, they're probably just going to take them back.
If you take one step closer, devil, we'll shoot you.
Oh, this guy's like, in a slightly hushed tone, will be like, turn invisible so the locals don't get too angry. As the little imp will attempt to like skitter behind the tree and then will turn invisible.
We're not fucking locals either.
Wait a minute, what level is that spell?
Remove curse is 3rd level. I'm looking to see if if an artificer can take it.
What
I
levels?
think I can.
What levels dispel magic?
3rd.
Damn it! They're all fucking thirds. I can't cast with the thing I want to use that high.
Nope. Artificers cannot take remove curse. because what sea hates them? I suppose I could make some sort of tiny collar for him that tethers him to a other like device, like a ring or something, like a plane or a leash or dimensional, like a nice version of a dimensional shackle or something, and it will stop him from being taken back by the imp. But that would take time to make. Unfortunately, Spunya, I do not believe I can break curses yet.
Well, then you might lose your friend.
Aww. Tries to hide it.
Hagman, you know about curses, right?
I do, sir.
Well, tell them then. How do you break one?
Salt. Or vodka. Or both.
Well, there you go. Do you have salt and vodka?
No. I could get such things, but
Hex, does salt
Yeah.
make any
Also-
difference to
also
things of your kind?
who are you talking to?
Hex. I might not have came through.
Right, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, the Dark Lord has a solution for the rat problem.
Yes,
Give me the rat.
sure.
Sorry, Andrew, did you try and say something to me, by the way?
Oh yeah, I was just saying, asking if you knew if salt had any effect on your kind of creature,
Not really.
like a fiend.
Or vodka.
That's kind of a folk tale, not really a real thing. Don't worry about it.
I thought so, because I've seen
I thought
your mother drink vodka a lot.
I thought salt was just for ghosts.
No, it's like a purity symbol that's meant to get rid of all evil.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But
Dark
yeah,
Lord's
Lance would be
just
like to
gonna-
rat. It's like points at Dark Lord. Friend.
The Dark Lord will hold out a gauntleted hand, and if the rat hops on it, a bunch of shadows will eke out of the gauntlet and start seeping into the rat's being.
Okay.
And then the Dark Lord will go, alright, that's the best I could do, and then hands you the rat back. You kind of have like joint custody of the rat now.
does
You're
Basically,
both
that
the pet owner.
that mean they?
rat is officially one of my dark servants, but it's also still his familiar.
So you can find familiar to bring the rat back.
I can conjure my servant to
Okay,
my
so,
side at any point.
so when I'm a bit stronger, I might be able to just wish it free.
And I can bestow that ability onto any who follow me. So here you go. And he like puts a little smudge on your forehead.
Cool.
It's like, okay, you can now rat.
For fun, I am going to make an Arcana check on what Bunya just said. Fucking surely
That's
a D8
a
is good
strong
enough.
one.
To be like, wish, are you a genie or
Oh, no.
surely if you're just talking purely arcane, surely that's a long way off, right?
Ah, no. My wish is like I'm learning. Well, I know a little bit. I know how to like cast wish, but at a much lower level.
24 in history. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. You're the child of a god. That so usual spellcasting doesn't count for you.
Sort of. I can only
Also,
kind of replicate first level at the moment.
And anyone who looks at Lance, one of the scales on his forehead has gone completely black and has a tiny symbol of the Dark Lord etched into it. Just
Aww,
looks like the Dark Lord's helmet.
that's cute.
Prestidigitation's a mirror into hand, looks at the scale. I've had worse scars. This one at least looks cool.
I'm sorry, that's the only way I could give you the rat.
It's fine.
I'll-
Being a red scale, having like one being black doesn't look half bad.
Fair enough.
Also-
I'm glad you're pleased with it.
Also, didn't feel a thing, so that's 10 out of 10. Quite frankly, quite happy with that.
You can now actually you can now telepathically communicate with the rat, which leads you to your first thing the rat wants to tell you, which is, oh, so I'm so glad to be out of there. They made me fight over and over and go on many scouting missions. Have you seen a bear vomit bees at someone? I have. It's not pretty. I've had bees vomited at me. Had a lizard unhinge its jaw, and then a Gatling gun came out, and then the Gatling gun fired tiny pebbles, and then when the pebbles hit you, you turned into a bar of chocolate. That was a nightmare.
And then telepathically, once it's finished venting, Lance just telepathically says back, so that nobody else hears. It's just like, oh, now that is so relatable. I haven't
Finally.
had exactly that happen, but similar things done to me.
Finally, someone who gets it.
I mean, that's why I got so angry at him for what he was doing.
I've been sent on many scouting missions because they knew they could just summon me again. Oh god, the things I've seen.
See, the best part is because this doubly means that the other guy was bullshitting because they're not a fear spirit.
Yeah, they're an actual rat. Like Lance demonstrates to the rat. He goes up to like one of these like really big boulders off in the distance, and just like grabs one with one hand while holding the other rat, and just like hoists up a boulder that's like the size of Lance, and is like, do you have any idea how many times I've been flattened by giant weights before I could do this? Slams the rock back down. It's because my creator knew that they could just stitch me back together again.
I've been pulled back from the brink so many times. So many.
Yeah, kindred spirits, rat.
Yay.
We know each other's pain.
A friend. And I think with you guys having acquired a brand new friend, that's a good place to call the session.
Yay, friends. Well, one
Hex.
friend.
Hex, may I have the jar of sap, or do you want to keep that?
Sure.
I mean, I'm likely to use it to obliterate somebody who's being hostile to you again, like I did last time.
Okay.
Excellent. Jar of sap acquired.
Jar of sap acquired.
Hell yeah.
Yay, friend rat, that's definitely just a rat.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it is like a fiend-ish, like whatever